You can have fun with this good tempo drill too. It not only helps the tempo, but it helps with solid contact and creates good extension through the ball. I'm Andre Martin, your golf instruction specialist, and I'd like to thank the Golf Channel and its sponsors for providing this opportunity. I'm the head instructor here at Promontory, beautiful Park City, Utah. We're an award-winning second home community. I'm also an LPGA Class A member and top 50 teacher. And I'm here to help you play your best golf. I like to provide simple methods with a lot of fun, but solid technique and programming. I enjoy working with 2-year-olds, 98-year-olds, men and women, golf professionals to brand new golfers. There's nothing that gives me more pleasure than to get a new golfer excited about golf and help that club champion keep winning tournaments over and over and over again. And today, we're going to step up into my other office and we're going to learn some more about golf. What we're going to do today is we're going to distinguish the difference between chipping and pitching. I don't care if I've got a golf professional coming to me for a lesson or a brand new beginner. Everybody seems to intertwine the differences between chipping and pitching. The easiest way to remember is with chipping. Up here at Promontory, we've got lots of chipmunks. And if you think about chipping and a chipmunk, they don't get very high off the ground. So the goal here is to carry the ball over the rough just on the green in the first quarter, and it's going to run 3 quarters. With my beginners, I'll take them and have them literally toss a ball so they can get the sense. Okay, if I'm right here, and they're not going to fly it there, they're actually going to run it there. Okay? And so for that, we're going to use a less lofted club, like an 8-iron or a 7-iron. A chip runs. A pitch, on the other hand, if you think of an underhand pitch, it's when we have more rough than we have green. And you're going to use a pitching wedge, or a sand wedge, or a gap wedge, something similar, to get that ball airborne and to get it to settle down. That's your primary differences between chipping and pitching. The other piece is a chip does not hinge. It's just an ankle high tick-tock motion, as I call it. With my better players, you maintain a 45-degree angle. For those that don't want a lot of technical detail, I'll say put your other hand on there, and if you see this angle, you want to keep that V. So throughout the stroke, ankle high back and through, you're going to maintain the V. All right. Another way is with my arms and forearms in the club, it forms a Y. Again, you're going tick-tock. The stroke doesn't get past your ankles. And it's a nice brushing, stroking motion. Again, when I get technical with my better players or guys that want the technical information, you're going to maintain that 45-degree angle. You're going to take the club head back, keeping it below the ankles once again, and you're going to spank the ground. Feel like you're not going to quarter out from under the ball. All these different phrases relate to different players. Everybody learns and takes information differently, and what I try to do is appeal to that student as they learn best. Other people relate to a clock. Where are my hands going? With a chip, it's going 5 to 7. That's another way for grasping that whole concept behind a chip. Okay? And as a minute ago I said a pitch hinges. I'm just going to show you that difference real quick, just so you understand those two differences. So a pitch goes to about the 9 o'clock or the handshake position, and it hinges. Therefore it becomes a pitch. So those are your distinguishing differences. And now back to the lesson of the chip. What I always tell my students is you want to use one of those clubs as an aiming tool. When you're learning technique, it's really important to take aim out of the picture, because aim can be a part of the problem. So we want to separate that out. So I lay the club down, and in this case we've got a nice big break. We're full of lots of breaks here at the Pete Dye course at Promontory. And so I'm going to set that on the break, And again, the tick-tock motion wants to just get on the green and run to the hole like a chip. I'm going to choke down, okay? Balance in our feet. It's really important to get good, solid foundation. The whole reason I like to start with chipping with my students and putting in the first lessons is it sets the basic motion for the golf swing. It lays the foundation. If a house doesn't have a good solid foundation, it doesn't have a leg to stand on. Same thing with your golf swing, okay? So we want to get solid in our feet. And what I mean by that, you want to feel like you got nails coming out of your feet here, 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 centered and solid. I don't care if it's a short shot or a full swing, you've got to have that base to start. Then from there, you're not going to be wavering back and forth, worrying and wondering why you can't hit the ground. Okay, so it's all about brushing or spanking the ground. And as I said a minute ago, some folks benefit from just thinking, okay, I want to knock a quarter out from underneath the ball. We're going to choke down because we don't need the full length of the club here. Inhale, exhale, because remember, golf is fun, you got to stay loose. It is a game we play. Tick, tock. And it funnels right down there into your circle. And that's the basics of chipping. In summary, the Next Best Golf Professional provides a memorable experience that's fun, but provides a plan to the student. Yes, I can teach 1 and 2 plane swings. I can teach stack and tilt. I can teach the golf machine, natural golf, but it really comes down to the basic fundamentals and one's GPA, getting the grip posture alignment, finishing to the balance, and most of all, making sure your student has a great time and wants to keep coming back for more and more great golf. That's why I want to be the next best golf professional. I can be creative, but provide detail with lots of fun. Make it a great day and play your best golf. I'm Andre Martin, your golf instruction specialist, and welcome to Breakfast in the Bunkers. I have this ball sitting on top of a donut. The back end of the donut goes to the middle of your stance. The front end of the donut goes to your left heel. We only need to go as deep as one donut, and we only need to go as wide as one donut. And from there, you swing shoulder high, hands high above the flag, and you're good to go. Piece of cake.